just now hitting those fears of like, oh man, I got to keep up with the times. And I just assume like my agent will be like, hey, this college wants to pay you to come perform. I'm like, no one in college knows who I am. That's how I think. It's not true, but I'm thinking like these college kids, they'll be like, who's this old loser? That's how I'm starting to think.
Yeah, 5 years ago, you might have been like, great, I'll be there. And now it's like, can you just vet? Can you do like a straw poll? As kids are reading psychology, do they recognize my face? Can you get back to me with some data? I don't want to go there if they don't know me.
It just feels like yesterday I would have been like, yeah, let me do that and see if I can sneak into one of the date parties too. Maybe meet some people. And now I'm like, can I have a security team that films everything just so everyone knows I'm not even trying to talk to these ladies because they could be my children. I could have fathered people in college. Do the math. 11 years older, 12 years older. Gotcha. Yep. Maybe not for me personally. I was a late bloomer, but science by and large.
Okay, yeah.
You heard it here first. I could father a freshman in college.
Wow.
It's going to be a good episode.
This
is.
is.
I can already tell.
And we're back with another episode of Trey's Future and Past Romance. Arm touches, 12-year-old pregnancies, all that and more today.
All that and more. Yeah. Let's hear from some of our great recties. Thank you, fans. They sent in some awesome videos. Send in your video submissions to our Instagram. We post some fun clips, all that. Correct Opinions Instagram. You'll find it. So here we go.
Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Love the podcast and all your content. Keep it coming. Huge fan. Trey, I was at your Salt Lake City show. Absolutely loved it.
Hey.
Can't wait for you to come back. It was funny because at the meet and greet you met my husband and I. His name is Trevin, and he was one of the names you made fun of in the podcast the next week. So I thought that was funny.
Not a real name.
Jake, congrats on the engagement. Super exciting. And
Thank you.
Katie, you're glowing. You're gorgeous.
Okay.
Some of my pregnancy pet peeves were, one, people touching my belly without asking beforehand. Thought that was weird. People straight up asking what the name was. I don't like telling people until the baby's actually born. And also people saying, you need to eat more, your baby's going to be underweight if your belly isn't giant. Even when you're measuring on track for everything. So those are some of my pet peeves. What are some of yours? Bye.
Thank you for sharing. I like that subtle flex there. She's like, one of my least favorite parts of my pregnancy is like everyone was like, "You're so skinny, you're so skinny," and I was just like, "Oh, I hated."
The baby's healthy. I know I look tiny.
Yeah, it was so annoying. Have you been getting that, Katie?
No, and
wow.
no strangers have touched my belly yet.
Just me. And
Yeah, well, you're not a stranger.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, she'll let me touch it all day, but we're not strangers, so it's not weird.
Right.
Yeah, not weird. Nope. Nope.
Okay, no one's telling you that you look like you need to gain weight?
I mean, I've just had the kind of like, wow, you don't look that pregnant, or I can't believe you're pregnant.
We're like, wow, you've been eating good. And you're like, no, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Wow, Katie's hungry.
It's just like the skit you did where I had that time period where I was kind of like, ooh, I don't look that pregnant. But then I kind of had this moment of like, maybe he's not growing well. And then I started really growing and I'm like, wait, I prefer the other. Like, let's, but he's good. It's all good.
Are you guys telling people, like she was saying, like, I don't want to tell anyone the name before it comes out. Are you doing the same thing?
We're telling people. Has that annoyed you at all? Because that is a very popular question. People immediately go, what's the name?
What's the name? Fetus until it's out. Okay. And I like to treat
Baby
it like a
number
prisoner too.
936582 in this county of Jackson. Has that bothered you?
I mean, I think because we kind of have a name, but like not a set what we're gonna call him. So it's it's hard to explain, but it is kind of funny because I feel like I wouldn't ask that. Maybe I have asked that question. I don't know. If you have a name, you probably just go ahead and tell them.
Oh, you think it's a cop out? They don't have a name in mind. So like, I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, we're gonna wait till it's out. I also have no idea. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, how dare you ask me that? That's rude.
Or some people.
We don't know.
Do you have any good ideas though?
Some people wait. So they have like a couple names and they wait and see the baby and they're like, oh, you look more like a.
Oh, I would
Jake.
not trust myself to do that. All right, between Samantha and Jenny, it comes out like, oh, let's name it Xerxes or something.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh my God! You see how she was carrying on and on. I think I'm afraid to say this, but I think we need to name her Cinnamon because they're. I mean, look at her.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Like, because she has kind of a glaze on her?
You could say that.
Like a cinnamon roll? Or?
yeah. I don't know. Where are we going with this
sheltered
one?
kid alert.
Yeah.
Sheltered kid.
I'm trying to fill in the blanks here. I have some pregnancy pet peeves. I know she didn't ask me, but I have a few.
Oh,
if
I'd
I
love
can
to hear
share.
it. Yeah.
Just a few days ago, I was pulling into Target. It was a very busy Target, Oklahoma City Target. Could have been your home Target. I don't know. I was there 2 days ago, and packed parking lot Saturday, and I was like, "Ooh, spot up front for expecting mothers." Katie.
I've been looking for those parking spots, and I don't know where they are.
Yep, Oklahoma City Target. Which they better clean up the legality of that a little bit. Expecting, pretty vague. Nowadays, mother, kind of vague. So not long before anybody's parking there.
Yeah, that is. It's why can't they just say pregnant women?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like expectant
That's
mothers.
very clear. Expectant mothers is very. I mean, I feel like my mom could get away with that. She's a form of mother expecting, which I don't think would be right. There's women who expect one day to be a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can Rachel park there?
Yeah, can any woman park there?
I don't know. That's why it's my pet peeve.
Yeah, agreed.
Can't park at the front.
I think we should key any car that parks there.
Even if there's a pregnant woman in there. Yep. Just wait outside the car. Come back. Are you pregnant?
I
can't tell.
Yeah, it's like the cart police. You sit out there. You're like,
You got a tape measure? Okay, yeah, you're pregnant enough.
yeah. I always hated coming out of sight of Target, and Jake would be there grabbing my belly, trying to make sure
Just feel
you're
it
good.
kick.
Let's feel it. Hey, make him kick.
All right.
What's his
go
name,
on.
by the way? Don't have one.
Yeah.
She didn't want to say the name because it was probably like something. Trevin already gets made fun of enough. What are they going to name him?
McKinley, Trevin's son.
Trevin Lee.
Trevin Lee.
I think if you're new rule, I know I was anti-expectant mother parking, but I do think you should be able to like a video game where you can kind of layer like multipliers. If you are like disabled and pregnant, you get to park in the store. There's like a special spot. You just get to park like in the grocery aisle.
Right.
If you fit both of those. And a veteran.
I like that. Oh my gosh. And a veteran?
Yeah.
A disabled pregnant veteran?
Yes. You get to park
Free
wherever you
Starbucks
want.
in there whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back up your truck to the Starbucks.
What about like we can go on and on here. So
Okay.
like pregnant women get a parking spot. Disabled pregnant veterans, you carry them in and give them free Starbucks whenever they want.
Sure.
What if it's a pregnant disabled Black Jewish veteran?
Are they getting preferred parking spots? I don't go to these places.
And they're trans. So bear with me. Pregnant disabled veteran who's trans, Jewish, and Black. Do they get a better? I mean, they get the store.
Yeah, I was gonna say they definitely get equity. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know where they
equity.
park, but they definitely have some stock in the company. Yeah.
It's time to make a change, Target.